It is a story of what happened to Donnie when he was involved in an electric arc flash accident, and the effects the event had on Donnie and his family. Donnie is a true professional in his field and had been an electrician for 20 years for a major electrical contractor and never had a workplace accident during his tenure. Unfortunately, on one day, in a split second, doing a task he had done numerous times, Donnie's life would change forever.
I got up early that morning. I was going to go to work to hook up a generator before the Hurricane Charlie moved into Florida. When I left that morning, I just figured it was any other day. I guess you don't wake up in the morning thinking that you're gonna be in an accident.
911, what's your emergency?
We need an ambulance quickly. We just had an accident.
Sometimes when you get in that kind of situation, you kind of just have to break it down to the hour and the minute, because if you look at the whole day, it's pretty overwhelming.
What's the problem?
My coworker, he's badly burned. He just got caught in a fire.
Is he
flash arc fire.
Is he conscious?
Yeah, he's conscious.
I haven't done this 1,000 times. I've been an electrician for 20 years. I didn't need to wear my gear that day. I guess I was too good for it.
Can you tell me how many have been injured?
He's the only one, but he's in shock. He's got severe burns.
My job for the day was to hook up a 3,000 amp generator to a 3,000 amp electrical service. After I tested the generator power, I went into the main building electrical to test it. And I opened up a small panel for their main switchgear, their main breaker panel for the entire building. I clipped A phase with one alligator clip. I clipped B phase, and as I went to clip C phase, the meter blew up and blew a puff of carbon into the electrical box. Well, this set off an electrical explosion between all three phases.
We got a phone call that there was an accident. I was told that there was a flash in the electric room and the electrician on site was injured.
Looked down at my arms and hands, and I realized I was really burned up this time.
They told me my husband was calling, but it wasn't. It was another man. And he just said, I just have to let you know your husband's been in an accident. He'll be going to Tampa General, but he is walking and talking.
One of the first things I thought was, this doesn't happen to me. You know, this is something that you hear about in the safety films, or somebody's friend that had this happen to them. It doesn't really happen to me.
They didn't recognize him because he was charred black. That was hard to see. Then he started getting infections. And I remember sitting there being talked to as if he may not make it through this. His waking up was very slow. It was just opening the eyes at first and not really being able to talk. I think like the first day, he was asked to respond by blinking. I don't think that any of us realized how long the recovery would be.
You know, I told my wife once before we got married that as long as I had these, we would have money. Well, I almost didn't have these. I almost lost my life altogether because I wasn't wearing the protection.
Less than 3 minutes of putting on his safety equipment would have prevented him from being in a coma for over 30 days, as well as a year-plus recovery.
PPE technology has come a long way since when I was in the field. When I first started in the field, it was not even heard of. Today they've got new technology where it's a lot thinner. Some of it's even everyday wear that can be part of your uniform. There's no reason not to wear it today.